Hello and welcome to RandomFix.
And in brief, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to change the sky on this 360 image here from boring and plain to something exciting like this. Look at those colors that you're getting. There's a lot more contrast and these images really do pop. And the nice thing is you can do this in minutes. For staying tuned until the end, I'm going to share with you a few pro tips that are going to save you some serious time.
I'm standing here in California. If you guys observe above me, the sky is completely gray. It's kind of disgusting. And today is super hot. It's about 115 degrees. I had to make use of the shade here. And in this video today, I'm going to show you guys how to change the sky on a 360 image. So this is my Ricoh Theta V. I'll have a link to anything that I recommend in the description box below. And I'm going to show you how to change the sky so you can go from this nasty grayish, whitish sky, whatever this is, to something beautiful, so you can go ahead and get a lot more visitors to your website, to your home tours, and just make your pictures really pop. It's super easy, and you just got to click a couple of buttons and you're going to be done. And this could potentially save you a lot of money. Your pictures are going to look absolutely amazing, especially if you're experiencing wildfires, bad weather, whatever it is. You're going to be able to figure a way out now.
Hello world, this is RandomFix, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you could take a boring 360 picture and go ahead and make it exciting by changing the sky in this image. And I started doing this recently for real estate. I didn't think it was possible, but I figured out a way and I want to share that with you guys, so follow along. So one of the very first things that you want to go ahead and just try out, I'll have a link to it in the description box below, is Luminar 4, and you can get this in a bundle with Aurora HDR, which is really nice, and you don't have to be a computer whiz to figure this out. So I am in Luminar 4.0, and this program is really cool because with a couple of clicks of a button I'm going to be able to make some really great things happen here. And for example, I'm going to take this picture right here and I'm going to change the sky from this bluish sky that I actually got kind of lucky with that day to something a lot more exciting. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So once you've actually imported the image, go ahead and go to Edit, go to Creative right here, go to AI Sky Replacement, and I'm going to choose the sky that I like. So there's a whole lot of selection here. And for myself, I personally like this Malibu sunset, but you could try out all these different ones here and just wait. There you guys go. You guys saw the sky actually change with the click of a button. You don't have to do any kind of crazy programming. I'm going to have a link to Luminar 4.0 in the description box below that has a 30% off code included. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit export. And one thing, when you're exporting an image from here, you always want to make sure that you export it in 100% quality, especially in a 360 photo here. We want to reserve as the best quality we can. Hit export. And a few minutes later, the image is actually processed here. What I did do as well is I went ahead and processed the same image through an HDR program here, and you guys can see here that the grass here is a little bit more vibrant. So I'm going to show you how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the non-HDR photo here, and this is what it looks like. The person can scroll around, look up and look down. It's pretty cool. I definitely like this. And just to give you guys an idea of how it looks compared to the non-HDR image. So this is the non-HDR image on the left hand side, and this is the HDR image using Aurora HDR on the right here. You can see that the color is a little bit more vibrant with the grass here. and Aurora HDR was the same exact way, just drag and drop. And I believe you could get a Luminar 4.0 and Aurora HDR part of the same plan here, and I think I paid less than $150 and I own it for life. So I definitely want to share that with you guys. If you guys are into 360 photography, this does make a huge difference. And I'm also going to show you guys how to process other 360 images, because a lot of companies are actually beginning to charge for programs like this, where they take your image here and they make a better version of it using a similar program. And the way that I'm showing you how to do it, you can do it on the spot. There's no 24-hour turnaround time, and you can go ahead and get this done. So definitely worthwhile to check out. And if you guys got any questions about 360 photography, if you're new to it, leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer them for you. I'll have a link to any of the equipment that I use for my photography business, including the 360 cameras, my regular SLR camera, and why it's more important to get a better lens than focusing on the actual body, and even the drone that I use. So check those out, and I'll have a link to the final tour that I was actually working on, so you guys can check that out for yourselves in the video box below as well. Some of the programs that I'm using to go ahead and host my 360 pictures. Right now I'm using Asteroom, and I'm also looking into MetaReal. MetaReal is pretty cool because it does a lot, and they even have a free account here. Asteroom does not. And with this one over here, you could also do Google Street View photos. So in summary, I highly recommend that you shoot on a 360 camera that you own instead of any special applications such as Asteroom here or Matterport, because then you own the images and you can go ahead and tweak them before you upload them. And after you've shot the images, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and process any pictures that you maybe want to change the sky in. For example, I changed the sky on the picture that I showed you, and if you want to go ahead and enhance the picture even further, you can run it through an HDR program that will go ahead and make the colors a lot more vibrant. And lastly, you can go ahead and upload it to any program that you decide to go ahead and host your tours on. And this is Asteroom. I've uploaded that image that I processed, and the way I showed you guys how to do it, you can definitely go ahead and get better images. You don't have to pay for any of these enhancements. And when your images are better quality, your 3D dollhouse tours here will come out stunning. And this really is as easy as it sounds.
Alright guys, there you go. I showed you how to change the sky on a 360 image, and the best part was it took a few minutes, and now you know how to do something else. You could definitely help your clients a little bit more if you're doing this for work. If this is personal, your pictures are going to look absolutely amazing, especially if you're experiencing wildfires, bad weather, whatever it is. You're going to be able to figure a way out now. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hey guys, for staying tuned till the end, I'm going to show you guys why learning to do this was such a big benefit to you if you're doing this for yourself or you're doing it for business. Here I just have a website pulled up. These are the guys I used to use for my photography, and they did a good job. The only thing was that sometimes it's a little harder for them to get out to the location. And then the other thing was, when I'm taking a listing or trying to help my seller achieve their goals, sometimes these add-ons here really got expensive. So for example, they used to charge $35 per picture for the twilight photo alone. And you know, the bigger the house gets, the bigger your bill gets. And you know, if you're in real estate like I am, if you don't sell the house, you're gonna basically eat that cost. And I want to make sure that my sellers aren't paying anything more than what they need to. So you know, these things just keep getting bigger and bigger as far as the bills. So this is a 360 tour, right, with the HDR pictures that we talked about. This is $695, so definitely can add up. And I want to show you guys a little trick that I learned in the Luminar 4.0. So this is Luminar 4.0. I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of images in now. And let's just say I add these two pictures. So now I have two pictures. And this is a really cool little shortcut that I learned. And you're going to be able to basically do 20 to 30 pictures with one click using the shortcut. So let's just say I replace the sky here on this picture again, and I go through and select my sky, and I decide that I want to go with, choose a different sky just to show you guys. Galaxy 2. This is just a sample, and we're gonna wait a second. So this is a really cool, stunning image. If I saw this, this would definitely get my attention, and that's why I love this program. And you can even see the way it blends that sky in where the trees are. It's absolutely amazing. And to make it even faster, you could right click and go to where it says adjustments, copy adjustments, and if you had 30-40 pictures, you could come into this little slider on the left hand side here and right click again, and instead of having to do that one by one, you can just paste that adjustment, and there it goes, it fixed it. That is a pretty cool thing to be able to do with one click. So imagine you're doing this for business and you're charging $35 for a twilight picture like this. Well, you just made $350 if you were doing 10 pictures. So I wanted to show you guys that little pro tip right there for Luminar 4.0. And this hasn't even gone through the actual HDR process of Aurora HDR. So I can only imagine what this picture would look like if we went ahead and process it through there. Thanks again, guys. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and smash that notification button as well. We'll see you on the next one.